Hi, chocolate drops. Come spend my morning to afternoon with me as a wife, mom who is also pregnant. First thing I did this morning was take care of my hydration. Being pregnant, one thing that I struggled with is consuming a lot of fluids. These Bloom hydration sticks have been such a game changer for me. All I have to do is add one stick to my water jug that I carry around the entire day, and this makes it easy for me to drink. It helps me up my electrolyte levels, and water does not taste bad in my mouth anymore as it usually would. And that is how I have been able to actually drink more water throughout this pregnancy. Anyways, this morning my lawn guy came very early to come and take care of my yard. I'm alone with the kids today because my husband is on a work trip, so there's a lot to do. I went ahead to get the kids up and we had our little bonding moment, and then after that I proceeded to pick out their outfits for the morning before going ahead to do bath time. Bath time is one of their favorite time of the day. They enjoy playing with the water a lot. Then I got them dressed for the day in comfortable clothes because we have errands to run and the weather is a little warm outside. I like to make sure that we put everything back where it goes after each activity. It just makes it easy to find stuff for the next day. And then it was time for us to go downstairs and get our morning started. Whenever I'm alone with the kids, I like to keep my eyes on them at all times, because if you know anything about toddlers, you know that when they are too quiet, they are up to something. So I had to bring them into our bedroom, play a show for them, and then I went to take care of myself. I had a quick bath. I changed into some comfortable clothes as well, and I decided to do a bump date. You guys, my bump has shown so much over time. This is what we look like right now. We're almost at the end, and now it was time for us to actually head out of the house. Everything was going well until I told my toddlers that it was time to leave, and then they decided to start crying because they didn't want to stop watching their show. I had to mutter all the patience that I had left in the world to deal with them. But yeah, our first stop of the morning was at Dunkin' Donuts because I had to pick up breakfast for the twins. And then I also decided to get myself something since I was also hungry. After that, our next stop was at my mom's house. We came to pick her up since she's going to the store with us this morning. Honestly, having my mom around has been one of my greatest blessings. She goes everywhere with me. She helps me deal with the kids, especially since I am heavily pregnant. Came over to the fish market this morning and got some fresh produce. Also got some fresh fish because I'll be cooking a little over the weekend. Spent about 30 minutes at this store before heading over to the Latin market. The kids love and enjoy their cart ride every time we go to the stores. Came here for all the things that we couldn't get at the Asian market, and we ended up finding everything here instead. Ended up spending about 30 minutes here as well, and then it was time for us to head out. At this point, we were all tired, so we headed over to my mom's house to drop off her own groceries. And then I made my way back home to my house because I needed to go and put all my stuff in the freezer before it goes bad. We live pretty close to each other, so commuting around is super easy for us, as you guys already know. And as soon as I got in the house, I made sure that everything that needed to go in the fridge and freezer was put away. A while back, I got fish from the fish market. I forgot to put it in the fridge immediately, and when I tell you it went bad immediately, it was a hard lesson. But anyways, I went ahead to change back into my pajamas and I hopped back in bed to take a nap. That's it, my chocolate drops. Bye.